The Lindner Family Tennis Center in Mason, Ohio, is buzzing. The 11,614-seat center court is packed to capacity. The crowd is electric, charged with a sense of history that hasn't been felt in this city in over 5 decades. For the first time in 56 years, 2 American women will face off in the final of the Cincinnati Open. And not just any 2 Americans. They are the world number 3 and number 4, 2 of the most dominant forces in the game. And off the court, they are good friends. On one side of the net stands Coco Gauff, the 22-year-old 2-time Grand Slam champion, the 2023 Cincinnati winner, and the player who has become the face of a new generation of American tennis. Her path to this final has been a testament to her resilience. She dropped the first set in her opening match and has barely conceded a set since. On the other side, Jessica Pegula, the 32-year-old who has quietly compiled one of the most impressive seasons on tour, with a tour leading 45 wins to her name. She has just dethroned the defending champion, Iga Swiatek, in a nearly 3-hour epic that was as much a mental battle as it was a physical one. This isn't just a final. It's a clash of styles, a meeting of friends, and a historic moment for American tennis. The stage is set. The battle for the $1,085,220 prize and the 1,000 ranking points is finally here. The significance of this final cannot be overstated. The last time 2 Americans competed for the women's singles title in Cincinnati was in 1970, when Rosie Casals defeated Nancy Richey. That was before the Open era was fully established, before the Williams sisters, before the modern professional tour. Now, history is repeating itself, but with a new generation of stars. Coco Gauff and Jessica Pegula are not just representing the USA, they are representing the present and future of the women's game. As tennis fans in the stadium wave banners and the cheers echo through the grounds, the sense of occasion is palpable. This is a match that has been 56 years in the making. The winner will not only etch their name into the tournament's record books, but will also walk away with a massive prize. The total prize pool for the WTA 1000 event in 2026 is a staggering $7,433,076, a 44.3% increase from the previous year. The champion will receive a whopping $1,085,220, while the runner-up will still take home $564,920. Beyond the money, there are 1,000 ranking points on the line, a crucial haul as the U.S. Open looms. But for the players, the cash and points are secondary. For Pegula, it was about the feeling of victory. I'm always rooting for American tennis. I like to play someone that I get along with and have a lot of respect for, like Coco, she said after her semifinal win, perfectly capturing the spirit of the occasion. Jessica Pegula's journey to this final has been anything but smooth. The 32-year-old has had to scrap and claw for every victory, playing a series of 3-set thrillers that have tested her both physically and mentally. Her most impressive win came in the semifinals against the defending champion, Iga Swiatek. The match was a whirlwind. A brief rain delay interrupted the opening set, but Pegula didn't lose focus. She weathered a storm of breaks. There were 13 in total, and survived a final set scare to win 7-5, 4-6, 6-4. Pegula was trailing 3-1 in the deciding third set, but the American refused to fold. She broke Swiatek's serve when it mattered most, using her experience and court craft to outlast the 6-time Grand Slam champion. The win snapped Swiatek's 10-match winning streak and marked Pegula's 300th tour-level victory. It was a really tough match, Pegula told the press. Sometimes there's matches like that where you just see a lot of breaks back and forth, and I just kept telling myself to not get too upset about it. It is a little emotionally draining. She described the contest as crazy, a word that perfectly sums up a match that featured high winds and fluctuating momentum. But Pegula's resilience won the day. She was the last woman standing, and she booked her place in a final she last reached in 2024. If Pegula's path was a battle, Coco Gauff's route to the final was a statement of intent. The 2023 champion, seeded 4th, has looked increasingly dominant with every match she has played. In her semifinal, she faced the tournament's Cinderella story, the unseeded Czech, Sara Bejlek, who had upset Aryna Sabalenka and Madison Keys. Gauff was not intimidated. She took control early, racing to a 4-1 lead in the first set. Although Bejlek managed to fight back to 4-4, Gauff simply raised her game, breaking serve again and sealing the set 6-4. The second set was a masterclass. Gauff was untouchable, winning 10 out of 10 points behind her first serve and breaking Bejlek twice to take it 6-1. The match lasted just 76 minutes. It was a performance of sheer power and efficiency. This dominance is a testament to Gauff's evolution as a player. "I was just trying to stay focused," Gauff said after the match. "Sometimes you don't know if you should be aggressive and risk making mistakes. I was just trying to stay focused on each ball." With this win, Gauff reached her third WTA 1000 final of the year, more than any other player on tour. She is also now 19-2 in her last 21 matches against left-handed players, a stat that bodes well against the right-handed Pegula. This match is not just a clash of countries, but a clash of friends. Gauff and Pegula have a rich history on the court, having faced each other 9 times. Pegula holds a slight 5-4 lead, including a quarter-final victory at Wimbledon earlier this year. However, Gauff won the last match that truly mattered between them. Their last meeting for a trophy was in Wuhan last fall, and Gauff emerged victorious. This Cincinnati final, hosted under the lights of center court, will be their first final clash since then. The head-to-head statistics provide a compelling narrative. Gauff holds the momentum, and the match on Sunday afternoon will be a game of adjustments and high-stakes tennis. For Gauff, it will be a chance to level the record and win another major title in her home country. For Pegula, it will be a chance to prove that she is still the superior player in this particular rivalry. Gauff herself acknowledged the challenge. "Jessica is a great person. She was very kind to me when I first came on tour, and I will always respect her for that. We had a crazy tough match at Wimbledon, so I think it will be another extremely tough match," she said after her semifinal win. The contrast in their paths to the final also adds to the drama. Gauff has been efficient and dominant, while Pegula has been tested to her limits. It will be fascinating to see which style prevails under the pressure of a WTA 1000 final. As the players walk onto the court, the tension is unbearable. The fans are on their feet, cheering for the hometown stars. The final is a war of attrition. Gauff's power is evident early. She serves big and dictates from the baseline. But Pegula, as she always does, refuses to go away. She returns everything, forcing Gauff to hit one more shot. They trade breaks. They trade blows. The match goes the distance. In the end, it is the resilience of the champion that prevails. The player who was able to handle the emotional draining, the one who could stay calm under the pressure, walks away with the trophy. The crowd erupts. History is made. Cincinnati has a new champion, and it's an American one. The fans celebrate a historic match, knowing they have witnessed not just a final, but the start of a great rivalry. From the first ball to the last, it was a war, a testament to the depth of talent in American tennis. Coco Gauff and Jessica Pegula showed the world what it means to be a champion. The Cincinnati Open will never be the same.